Yo, it is something about that new intro that just be getting me hyped before this thing. You know what I'm saying? It's almost pumping that old blood back into me. Episode 4, you know what it is, the way to go, the only place to be, the last hour. But you know, I gotta hit you just right because I am the delight, the one and only. Who? What? When he slides, what? Gotta hit you with a huh? Yo, the milkman is in the building.
Now this feels like
we ready?
We're back. Now it feels like we're back. What up? I'm Just Bri.
Hey, I apologize.
That feels,
I apologize. It took 4 episodes. It took me 4 episodes, but you know, here we are.
Yeah, that felt like it.
That felt like it. Hey, yo, Bri.
What up?
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm excited to hear about this basketball game. I know that's got to be how we kicking this shit off, right? Because I know we got another W, right?
Surreal experience tonight.
What happened was,
you want to know what something funny is, or
I do.
Very strange coincidence?
Oh, a coinkydink? Was you fixing to say coinkydink?
I was getting ready to say quinky dink, but as I'm trying to prove I'm not.
Like, I swear I'm not Caucasian.
But I was about to say quinky dink.
Yeah.
So, as we're talking about several things, they kind of, full circle, even though you don't live here, you gonna recognize some of it. So we and by we I mean me and Milk, we have been talking about the fact that I am trying to fit in some fitness into my regimen of getting
lifestyle,
healthy,
if you will,
getting healthy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So all of the water aerobics classes are the ones that are during like my lunchtime are for ages 60 and up.
That's right.
The other ones I would have to take off of work during the day for.
Okay.
Or the ones in the evenings are on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. So those are the nights my son has basketball. Mm-hmm. So we were like, or Milk says, why don't you look at the Y? And I said, the Y, because I was only looking at like park districts and stuff here in the city.
Right.
I didn't even think about the Y because I live, what did I say, within 10-minute distance of like 7 different parks.
When I didn't even know that was a thing, but now I do.
So, and half of them have pools. So that's why,
but apparently there are Ys there, spoiler.
There are. So we were looking at the 2 closest to my house, and I'm like, oh, wow. The runner is right around the corner, really, from me,
Right.
It was at 27th and Western, right? Yeah. So I'm looking at the sheet for the basketball game, and it just, again, a man made the schedule, so they just don't have no addresses, no times, nothing on this. It's just what school we're playing. And so I text Liam and I'm like, where's this game at? And he says, I'm pretty sure it's at the Y because the school we're playing they don't have a gym. Okay. And so I'm like, okay, what Y is it at? And I was like, I bet it's the one on Western. Just based off of where his school is,
Come on.
And he sends me the address, and it's the one on Western. They, in fact, do not have a pool, so me going there is not an option.
Would not be helpful. Okay,
but the facility seems decent, right?
Okay.
But we walk in. There's only 2 little bleachers in this gym.
Oh,
it's a small little gym.
you got me on this shit.
The game is already going because the game starts at 5. I don't get off till 5. So the play by time, and it's raining, so it's
first
like
quarter good and going by the time you get there. Yeah,
it's like 5:20 by the time we get there.
Okay.
And
halfway through the first.
Yeah, well, end of the first.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I would say like 2 minutes left of the first. It's only 8 minutes, so
make sure to do. I wasn't gonna split hairs. I was gonna go with it. I know you in numbers though, so you got once I went down that road.
So there's only these 2 little benches, right? And I'm wearing a Back of the Yards t-shirt because, going to see Back of the Yards play. My son goes to Back of the Yards.
That's where we headed. Yeah.
So we go in, there's 2 little bleachers. You don't know, but there's like this one group for, come to find out, the opposing team, which was the home team. They were going nuts. And I mean, it was surreal. Like
what do you mean?
In all of my years of kids sports, I had never.
You never seen them go bananas like that for youth sports?
Not like this. I mean, I've seen parents take it too serious. I've seen parents, get mad. I've seen, but this was
different.
The woman was clearly high.
Oh, damn.
She kept hitting some sort of vape right next to me.
At the game.
Right next to me.
Lord have mercy.
I'm wondering what's in it, because why isn't it calming her down?
Give me a little taste of what you was hearing, Bri. Can you give me a little sample?
I don't know.
You can't give me a little sample?
I mean, it was.
Come on, Ralph.
No, and she's yelling constantly, get him number 4, pass it to your teammate. Oh. I mean, just yelling the entire time. But you can tell she doesn't really know what's going on. Oh. They were cheering so loud for every basket, what looked like it was going to be a basket. If they...
You almost did it, baby!
If they passed the ball real good. I mean...
Good throw.
They lost.
You'll get them next time.
They were talking so much stuff. They on you like that because you embarrassing them. You embarrassing them. Is what they are yelling at this one kid.
I'm hearing you.
They lost by 31 points. I don't know who they thought who
the
was
embarrassing. YMCA lost by 30 points.
But they were cheering and talking mess in the crowd like they were winning. Mercy. They were high on, I don't know what. Tristan said.
Not the team, but the parents.
The parents. Now, I'm nothing against these kids. They played. Okay, they played. You know what I mean? They were doing the best they could, and they actually didn't play that bad. They had 2 really good players.
Bri.
Well, they don't have a gym, and they had 2 really good players, and our team was just very on the defense.
Because they're being led by a freshman all-star.
Once you shut them, and then he don't have his glasses, so I felt like he was playing D extra hard because he knew his glasses couldn't get knocked off his face.
He was blocking both of the people in front of him. He said, I see 2 of them, Coach. Coach said, block both of them.
He claims he can see, but I feel like because he knew he couldn't get his glasses knocked off, he was just on the defense extra hard.
On it, Coach.
Extra hard.
About it.
But it was surreal. And when we first came in, Tristan said that when we was passing them to get in the bleachers, like the lady shook his hand or whatever. And he was like, and I was like, she shook your hand? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, go wash your hands. And he was like, I know. That's all I could think was, the one time I don't have my hand sanitizer. And I'm like, I just got you guys some for Christmas.
I know.
It was
And
some
this
in your
flu
stocking.
season,
Where is it?
It's terrible.
And he was like, I was just thinking, he was like, I was thinking the whole time until I could get to the sink to wash my hands, like, don't touch your face. You might die of fentanyl overdose.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And I was like, and I'm going to know exactly where to trace it back to.
It's so much worse than germs now. Not fentanyl poisoning.
I was like, I know exactly. I mean, it was surreal. I have never seen somebody high like that at a kid's game. I mean, it was sad. It was a surreal experience. Like, I'm laughing about it, but it was like I feel for whatever kid. In the moment, I was not laughing at all. Like looking, talking about it afterwards. But I'm thinking about
slightly upset about it.
I don't know whose kid, because she was yelling for all the kids. So I don't know whose parent that was, but I was embarrassed for that child. You know what I mean?
What if she didn't really know any kid there? What if she didn't?
I hope so. You know what I mean? I hope so. Because
she might have just been in there to keep warm for a little bit, and she was playing along with what was happening.
And I'm saying the fellas she was with, they might have been, I don't know if they was high as well, but they masked it a lot better than she was. She was in bed.
She might have had a little drink with us.
I don't know what that was. And all I could think was, as she was hitting the vape, is why is it not calming her down?
Why is it not calming her down, Jesus? That's what I'm trying to figure.
That was the most surreal experience I had ever, I've ever had.
Make you just want to say, my God.
Yeah, in kid sports. Like, I've seen parents get mad and all this stuff, but this was, I've never seen, and I was a baseball mom. And we have wine in our tumblers, but I've never seen even a parent like drunk, like I've never seen. This was
something different.
Yeah, it was something different. But anyway, Liam played good. He played hard defense.
You were slightly skeptical about that YMCA to begin with.
I was like,
I hate to put you out there like that.
But the facility itself looked nice,
Okay.
It didn't look bad. I can't judge the facility.
Could you tell if they got them some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or something? Did they? Because
they probably do.
Losing by 30, that'd take a toll on you.
They had some it was some kids playing, so I didn't, and I wanted to pay attention. But they had like some little pool tables outside because the wall between the gym is like plexiglass. So you can see right through it. And then they had some little pool tables out there. I was like, oh, you can watch them play pool. That's cute. I mean, cool for the kids.
Right. That's Boys and Girls Club-esque, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's cool.
I like that. I like that for the YMCA.
Mm-hmm.
I like that for the YMCA for sure. Okay, so you might end up back at the YMCA for another game, but you ain't gonna be able to go there and swim.
No.
Moral of the story: you're gonna have to find someplace else to swim.
Yeah.
Before we get too far up into things, I feel like I got to put my radio voice on. Are you ready? Why don't y'all go on here one time for the one time and like and share this thing up? Tag a friend to tag a friend. Tag your mama, uncle, cousin, Terry. Get them in the building. You don't want to miss another one. This is episode 4, season 2. The last word. Sometimes you get the last word. Sometimes I get the last word. Every now and again, Bri might get the last word. We'll see how things go tonight.
I feel like I always get the last word.
I didn't check, but I know you were trying really hard to get the last word yesterday.
I think I did.
I'm about to say, Joe was borderline disrespectful. He wanted to get the last word the day before. He was just,
how you just gonna call the last word? Like, this ain't dibs or the front seat. Like, that's not how this works.
Hallelujah. Okay. So you tell me where you want to go. You want to, and if you're tapped in right now, drop a comment. Let us know where you'd like to head. Are we talking Maduro? Are we talking Disney? Are we talking Baltimore? Are we talking Baltimore? Ice in Baltimore. This is a new one for me too. It just happened yesterday, and the name of the officer was just released this afternoon. I'm just
about the 2 people
story.
that got shot?
Oh, I've only heard about the one. I've only heard about the one right now. Yeah.
Are you sure Baltimore?
Yeah. That's George Floyd, Baltimore. Minnesota. Oh yeah, Minnesota. That's better.
Okay, you had me confused. That's what I did see.
It's the purple colors on the football team. Don't judge me.
That's how you got it confused.
I mean, I hate to put myself out there like I should not have put any more out there than was going on in my head. I really should not have.
I mean, it does help explain though, actually.
How I got it confused. You're like, how did he get that confused? Because of purple.
Because of purple.
Because of purple.
No, I don't want to. Let's go Disney.
You want to go right into Disney?
Yeah, I've already had a like. I don't want it anymore.
No more.
No more surreal life right now.
Yo, get number 4. Tear his Achilles. Like, whoa, what are we asking him to do?
Goodness gracious.
Okay, so here's the idea behind the Disney Mount Rushmore. Okay, you and I are both going to give each other our top 4 Disney movies of all time. And I mean all time. And I know coming into this, when you heard that this was going to be a topic, we have not gotten into this. We don't know who's going to pick what. But I do know that she already had started trying to dissect it. And that's, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay.
That's
it's just
way
Disney.
Too hard.
What do you mean that's way too hard?
4?
Mount Rushmore.
That's
this is like the ultimate F, marry, kill. Okay. This is the Mount Rushmore, your favorite 4 of all time. And it's easier for me because most of my Disney exposure comes from my childhood. And so I have a lot of fond memories associated to those experiences. And I did not have to continue to accumulate my catalog as I grew in life. Good thing I didn't have to accumulate a catalog at the rate I grew, because I have all of Disney and Pixar. And who else did you say? I didn't even know they were part of Marvel. Maybe now. No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
No, that's just Disney and Pixar, or like before 2000s and after 2000s. I feel like I could pick around much more for both of those. This is very hard. Okay.
You think it's difficult?
I gotta go with Pocahontas.
So Pocahontas?
Yeah.
Okay, what year was Pocahontas? Let's see.
I gotta go with Pocahontas.
Movie. What year was the movie Pocahontas out?
I'm gonna say 95.
Oh my God, you're right on the button. Disney's
Desiree was addicted to it when she was 2, so I figured it was.
Yeah, it was released in 1995 with a limited release in late June of that year, becoming a major film of the Disney Renaissance era. Oh, Disney has eras. Look, I'm so glad that sometimes being limited is helpful. Gosh. Wait, so
it's so hard.
Do you want to go like 1 for 1, or do you want to give your whole 4?
I go 1 for 1.
Okay, so
are both Mount Rushmores going up? Like, if you pick it, do I not get to pick it? Or
no, you can pick it too.
Okay. Oh, you're looking at them?
What happened?
I said you're looking at them?
I wanted to ask a question.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't want to ask it out loud because I didn't want to sound stupid. Oh, it is a Disney animation.
What?
Oh, it was a lot of people. Spielberg, Touchstone Pictures, Walt Disney. So the first movie that I ever saw in the theaters, and I guess you'll tell me if this counts as Disney, because I'll allow you to be the judge on this. Okay. But it says Disney in the description. I didn't know if it was or not. But Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Does that count as a Disney movie?
I wouldn't say it's a Disney movie.
It says Walt Disney animation studios. Walt Disney utilized character extensively in films, these parks, and merchandise for decades. No, okay, so that doesn't count.
Hold on.
Oh wait, no, okay, that's fine. Because I'm gonna go in like order.
I don't know if I would consider that.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
And I don't
comment.
I mean, are we talking about family? Because it might be, but I wouldn't consider that a kid's movie.
It wasn't a kid's movie. It was the first movie I ever saw as a child.
With like, Jessica Rabbit?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think that's a kid's. Well, you know what used to be kids' movies. I don't know if a lot of them would be considered
this
kids'
had
movies
to be
nowadays.
Like, what year did that come out? Jesus.
What movie was it?
Let me
and
just
it's like the opening scene. The parents are like going at it, like it's all over the Goonies.
Oh, come on now. What's wrong with the Goonies? You can't go with the Goonies.
Opening scene, the parents are like
Home Alone. Are you kidding me? That whole fiasco.
Yeah, I mean in the way they talk, the words they use and stuff like
it was a little more vulgar.
Kids' movies back then aren't necessarily kids' movies now. So it could have been, now. I mean, you
can't say
there's a rabbit in it.
20
sure
years ago like now, let alone a movie. What year did I gotta talk faster. What year did Roger Rabbit come out? Roger Rabbit, Jesus.
Who Framed?
Yeah, it'll get there. It's 1988. So that means, Lord have mercy. How old was I, Bri? I was 7, I was 6 or 7, watching Jessica Rabbit. Well, how do you feel about that? That was a little inappropriate.
Yeah, I mean, I was also that age watching Dirty Dancing, and it was a movie about her having to fill in for a woman who got a back alley abortion. Of course, I didn't realize it at the time, but now watching it, looking back, it was like, that was inappropriate.
Because all you can remember was, I've had the time of my... That's all you can remember. That's it.
And that was also a very statutory rape pedophilia going on there. Like she was
wait, but the drum solo in that song just hit different. You know what I mean?
She was 16. Yeah. But anyway,
I mean, you'll have to. We digress. We digress. I mean, we're forced to at this point, really. Okay, so if Roger Rabbit is out, that's cool.
You can use it.
No. Because I have enough to make my 4. So I'm cool with that.
Okay.
So then I'm gonna have to go, I guess, to another controversial one. It wasn't controversial when I saw it, but it did become controversial later in life. But I will always be a lover of Under the Sea. Under the Sea. So I've got to go Little Mermaid. And I guess it wasn't for boys. I don't know. But they had enough characters for boys. I feel like we were very gender specific back in the day. So I wasn't sure.
They didn't have a whole lot of boy movies back then. Like the only one that they had really was Tarzan, and it wasn't that great.
Right. So
and then Hercules was all right.
That was later though. Wasn't it later?
It was a little later.
Okay, yeah. Well, and there was another one. Well, and we'll get to it in a moment. So that'll be my number 1. I mean, come on, Sebastian, my favorite character in the whole wide world. That crab can do no wrong in my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
feel like the other one you're gonna say is. Never mind, I won't say it.
Right. Don't be anticipating my picks now. Come on, don't be anticipating my.
I feel like I know what it is. Okay, so Little Mermaid is a really good one. I almost picked it, but you said, I have a much bigger catalog than you do.
Right.
So this is so much harder. So I have to make some really tough cuts. And unfortunately, she ain't gonna make it. But I do love The Little Mermaid. But Pocahontas overranks her.
Got you.
Even though they both was just turning on their families for a man, and I don't like to eat that for either of them. But whatever.
Do you have what do they call it? Like a honorable mention from earlier, or will you possibly have an earlier one on your Mount Rushmore? And I don't want to spoil it because I just wonder. Because I just wonder, like, I'm starting in the 80s.
Okay. So,
and I'm not saying that you have to. I just wonder, like,
I can't.
Like, are you just like, it's 95 up? What are we doing here? I don't know yet.
Because I have such a large catalog, and this is so hard.
Okay.
Because so my honorable mention for Pocahontas, and you're gonna be like, how does this not make it into the top?
Okay,
but this is really hard because I have so many I love. Lion King.
What? Wait, it is or it isn't?
I can't.
It is?
I can't put Lion
King. It is though, right? It's so Pocahontas and Lion King?
No. I can't put it up
we're
there.
Just throwing out the whole franchise. Just
that's that's the one that but I'm not exactly sure what year this came out, and it is the Roger and Hammerstein's version, but it is on Disney Plus. Like, it's a Disney, but the Black Cinderella with Brandy and Whitney Houston.
I could get jiggy with that.
I ain't never
seen
movie. Oh, gosh.
I ain't never seen it.
I love that
but movie. I can get jiggy. I've seen clips of it, of course,
Yeah.
Scrolling, see stuff every now and again.
They actually, the Brandy and the guy who plays the prince.
Okay.
I don't know his name, but
Harry. It's not Harry.
They actually reprised their roles in a Descendants movie, which is a live, where they with the villains and the Disney characters' kids. But this is
live action.
I mean, it's with real people, not animation.
Oh, you know how I feel about that. They ruined Lion King.
Well, no, I mean not Lion King, but I mean,
Okay.
I mean, they're actual.
That's movies, my reference. That's my reference.
I'm saying they're actual movies instead of,
Okay.
Like animations.
Gotcha.
Or that's what I'm saying. Are we doing just animations? Because then maybe
this is Disney. This is Disney.
Okay. So
it's all of Disney.
The Brandy Cinderella.
Okay, Brandy Cinderella. So Pocahontas, Brandy Cinderella.
Yep.
And I want to know, what year did The Little Mermaid come out? Is it going to tell me the new one or the old one? I wonder. 1989. It is 89. Did you just Google it that fast?
No, I think that was the first movie that I seen, and I feel like I was like 5.
No, you couldn't have been. I mean, okay, let's see. So I was 7, I guess. I was 6 or 7 again. Well, no, before I was 5 or 6. Now I'm 6 or 7. 6. Did you just do it?
Sorry, I have children.
Viral.
I have children.
So 1989. Now I got a couple places I can go, and I kind of forget in what order these next two came out. Because I definitely remember the fourth one is going to be last. I'm going to go with Aladdin. Did you expect that? You didn't. That's not the one you expected. No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it, because it can still be coming. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to, be surprised.
Okay.
We'll see. So Aladdin, I was a big fan of Aladdin, riding that fucking carpet.
It's a good one.
Genie, are you kidding me? I love Robin Williams. I mean, I think I actually did put 2 and 2 together as a kid, just because I watched other Robin Williams movies. And probably even saw some stuff about him talking about playing the thing or whatever. But amazing movie. I love that. The Bird. Come on. Jafar. Gotta kick his ass.
Yeah.
Now, of course,
Aladdin's a great.
I think that movie was made. Once again, I think it was made for girls, but it had enough for me to sink my teeth into where I can be like, all right.
I mean, the main character is a guy. His name is Aladdin.
Right, but at the end of the day, it's still a love story. It's a children's chick flick. You know what I mean? Like, no different than The Little Mermaid, which is why I said it was made for girls. You know.
But it wasn't called
them carpet rides, boy. Them carpet rides.
Aladdin.
Yeah, it was. That's true.
That's
my number 2.
Aladdin's a good one. Aladdin is a good one.
Yeah, that's my number 2. Look, I'm straight and fixing myself up. I feel good about
this is really hard.
I feel good about that pick.
Really hard.
I feel really good.
Because I only have 2 spots left.
Let me see. What year did Aladdin come out? Because I don't know. I just want to kind of know these years. Okay, so I'm trekking right along. I've gone from 89 to 92. Okay.
Okay, so I started in 95. Check what year the
what was it?
Brandy came out. I'm gonna say about.
What year did the Brandy Cinderella come out?
Let's say that was about 96, 97.
97, November of 97, so almost 98.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember the advertisements. Who doesn't love Whitney Houston?
I'm just basing it off of how old Desiree was, because that was one of her favorites when she was little.
So how did this turn into Desiree's favorite Mount Rushmore?
No, because of how many times I've seen it. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen so many of these movies over and over and over again. And if I can just sit and sing along to it like it was the very first time, then which brings me to the next one, which is not Desiree's favorite. Was Liam's favorite. Mulan.
I think I recall the favoriteness of this Mulan business.
But when I tell you, Mulan, not only is the movie great, but that soundtrack hits, boy. On a car trip, when any of the Disney, I have a Disney playlist.
Yeah.
When any song from Mulan comes on, everybody in the car singing, and I'll make a man out of you, damn it. Like
wait, is it like worse than We Don't Talk About Bruno? Like we in it? Like
no, the Mulan soundtrack, we in it. Everybody know all the words.
That's what I'm saying, because folks was in it for the Bruno business.
Yeah,
they was in it. Okay, can we divulge a little bit more information though with this Mulan business? Because what I recall was kind of the psychological things and the slight manipulation of your children when it came to the TV and the availability. Hold on. Now we told a story about the youngest one on Monday, okay? But I mean, the way he liked to watch this Mulan.
First of all, I would like to clear up some things.
Okay.
I didn't manipulate any. Look.
Okay.
He was the one who said, who didn't charge the TV? I mean, was I the one who unplugged the TV? Yes.
Yeah.
But once
you allowed him to continue down this line of logic.
Once he said that, I was like, oh, we got to wait for it to charge before we can watch Mulan again. Because at that time, I mean, it was just over and over and over.
It's like it's relentless. Why is
there was no break. There was no
TV?
Break.
Yeah.
There was no break. I mean,
I got you.
And did you see those hunters? They just popped out the snow like daisies. I mean, we were going crazy. And so sometimes we would have to unplug the TV and tell them that we had to wait for it to charge before we could watch it again because we just needed a break. Like, have you, you know how like
it's
VHS
shameful. It's so shameful. Yeah, and they used to
get will wear out. You know, have you ever done that to a DVD? Do you know how many copies of Mulan I
don't know how many times you got to play a DVD for it to
just start skipping like an old CD.
He'd be like, we put it back in the case. We take care of it and everything. It's not a scratch on this.
It's not even putting it back in the case because it's not coming out the
stayed,
DVD player. It's in there. It's just play.
That laser ate it up, Lord. That little laser ate it up, Jesus. Not you had backup Mulans in the closet. Get a new Mulan out.
No, but until we would get a new one, he would watch. What was that? It was a Scooby-Doo and WWE collaboration movie.
I watched that too.
That was the backup. If we needed just please anything else but Mulan.
I watched that. I was like 30, 31. Something. I was like, that's my movie right there. I gotta go watch that WWE. Quality.
Yes, but Mulan. Because the movie is great and the soundtrack hits.
Let's see what year Mulan came out. How about it? What year did the movie Mulan come out?
Say like 98.
1998 for those born in the 2000s. Quality good times. June the 5th. I don't even know
how he got hooked on that like that.
Right?
Who showed him that for the first time?
Who brought that shit into my house? Which one of you
But man, if he didn't love that damn dragon. Who's Eddie Murphy? Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
I think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a far cry from Donkey. You think? Or no?
No, not really.
You think he's right on par?
So
that mean it's my turn? That does mean it's my turn, right? Okay, so I started with The Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
I transitioned right along flawlessly to Aladdin. I really feel like this is an all-star list. Of course, I would give nothing less than an all-star list because I'm an all-star kind of guy. So next, I don't know. Maybe this was the one you were thinking of. I don't think it is. Once again, I think number 4 is the one that you were going to think of. But for me, next had to be, and once again, it had just enough for me where I could sink my teeth into it. Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
What's the response? I'm baffled.
Beauty and the Beast. I will say.
Are you kidding me, man? and I was young enough to be confused by the fucking TV show. It weirded me the fuck out. I'll digress.
I don't know if I watched the TV show.
Oh, we need to pull this shit up. There was a TV show with a whole beast and everything and real, like not a cartoon. See there.
Oh. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I thought you meant okay.
Oh, no.
Kids like an animated TV show.
No, this was for grown folks.
Okay, yeah, no.
I
didn't watch that at all.
Yeah.
I will say Belle is my favorite Disney princess.
Okay.
She likes to read. I relate. I would fall for any man that gave me a library too, girl. Like, don't even. It's like the ultimate dream right there.
Lord have mercy.
Just
Beauty a lady in her books.
I was gonna say was vying for my number 4 spot. I have 3.
I didn't steal it from you.
No. I have 4 movies that I'm wrestling with for this number 4 spot.
Oh,
and
this is a wrestle that's going on over there right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm only supposed to pick 4, and I got 4 that I can't figure out.
You know how much I love wrestling. Ooh yeah, All right, this bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
For my 4th spot, the last 4.
I know it's so hard, right?
This is so hard.
I mean, for you anyway. Really 5. I mean, okay, well, we may do an honorable mention, but I don't say that to take any pressure off of you here because the choice you make is the choice you make. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She don't want to say
I love
it out loud.
Princess and the Frog, right? I love Princess and the Frog. I love Moana. And then Encanto is
Talk
great,
it out. That's right. Talk it out.
Encanto's great. And then, of course, Bells, like the library, like it's the whole thing. Like, be our guest. I just seen it on Broadway. It was like, you know, fantastic and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind going to see that on Broadway. Was it good? Of course, it was good.
And I seen Frozen on Broadway too, and it was also fantastic. Which I also love Frozen. God. But okay, nope. My last spot.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
It's gonna go to another one that I love the music. Okay. Tangled.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure the people can appreciate it. I myself am a little let down. But I would love to hear some commentary only because I know nothing about Tangled. I thought there may be more classics. As you can see, I'm full of classics.
Right, because you haven't seen any of the newer ones that I'm saying. You're like, I haven't seen that.
I'm a classic man. Okay.
I have a much bigger catalog that I have to choose from, which makes this so much harder. Because
right, but what you're saying then is that all of those are better than the classics. And you understand that in a moment, we're going to have to combine our list to come up with a final four, which means that we're going to have to agree on some of these things.
And that's not
you're
fair
willing to eliminate. You're willing
them.
to eliminate. You're willing to eliminate the classics. I'm slightly concerned about where we're headed, and I didn't even get to finish my list. Oh my goodness, what is happening here?
So
Tangled. Okay, well, I'm willing to listen to some commentary, please.
Tangled is great. The music is also really good.
Oh, okay.
It's just I don't know. It has a lot of one-liners in it that I use in daily life. Tangled's a good one. It's really good. And the fact that you've never seen it, it just it's it's a good one. You've got to watch some of these movies. We should do you should watch some Disney movies and then we should do this again. Okay. Have you seen Princess and the Frog?
No, but I've seen some clips or
have you seen Encanto?
Yeah, I've seen Encanto.
Have you seen Moana?
Yes. Remember, I was teaching music at the time that they came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that kind of accidentally gave me exposure.
But you've never seen Princess and the Frog, which is another really good one that I'm having a hard time not going up into the Mount Rushmore.
Okay, which ones did you say again? You said Encanto and
Moana.
Moana. Okay, and there's another one I've even seen. The other one, maybe not. Which one is Encanto? Which one is Encanto? Is that where they go to?
We don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, well, okay. I've seen that. I was actually teaching a behavioral class when that came out, but I've seen that. But no, I've seen the one about the Hispanic afterlife. Is that's Disney, right?
Coco.
Oh, I just hurt you, didn't I? I just hurt you. How did I think of it and you couldn't?
You know what else I'm not thinking of that I also loved as a kid?
What?
That I didn't. I mentioned Lion King, but I did not mention 101 Dalmatians. This is too hard. We can't do it. I
really did like 101 Dalmatians as a child, but that damn Cruella de Vil, I wanted to fuck her up. She stirred up anger in me. She upset me as a child. She upset me.
Yeah, no, this is too hard. I can't do it. Who's your fourth?
You've done it.
Let's hear your fourth.
I'm about to say you've done it. You've done it. You already know.
There's too many.
You already know who my fourth.
You know what else we didn't even touch on?
What's that?
Freaking Toy Story.
That was real late for me. I mean, I think I might have been a teenager by then. Mind you, I mean, I watched.
So you must not have seen the third one. Like you must not have been.
No, I didn't go. Yeah, once
when they were all holding hands, getting ready to get burned in the incinerator.
Maybe. At one point, I think I may have actually watched it. Now that you say, because I vaguely remember that now for some reason, but I don't think I cried. No. Which one is when they ended up at the used fix it repair place?
I think the second one.
Yeah, and see and I was even older then. I was like, they kind of fucked this up a little bit. You know what I mean? So I wasn't
okay.
And then 3 didn't come out until I was like an adult, I don't think.
Right? Yeah. Let me tell you, Desiree told me that they burned in the incinerator, and she, didn't tell me that they got.
Before you saw it?
Yeah. She tells me that they burn in the incinerator, or that they're hold hands as they're going into the incinerator.
Okay.
And she did not tell me that they get saved by the claw at the last minute. You know what I mean?
You just ruined it for me. I'm just kidding.
Did not watch it. Like, I was like, absolutely not. And we went to go see it. We went to I used to take the kids to Disney on Ice every year for my birthday. It comes to Chicago around my birthday every year. Still does. I just don't have little kids to take anymore. And Layla said I'll look creepy going by myself at this age. So
that's why I didn't say anything.
So, but one year we went, and Toy Story was one of the stories that they were doing, and they got saved. And I was like, wait a minute. So I text Desi and I'm like, do they get saved? And she was like, oh my gosh, you still haven't seen it.
Yo,
no, I was trying to protect my peace.
You really do monitor your trauma intake. You try. You try your best. You're like, okay, some shit I can't control, but goddamn it, okay, you told me they did what?
Oh goodness!
Praise God, hallelujah. Okay.
If I had never went to that Disney on Ice, I probably would have never seen the end of that movie. Okay,
so we're gonna say my number 4 at the same time. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Lion King.
Oh,
no. What happened to you? What happened to you?
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Oh, okay. I gotta know what you thought I was gonna say.
I thought you were going to name Jungle Book.
Oh no! Now I just had a Coco moment. Fuck Lion King. Oh, I hate to say that. Get the fuck out. Oh, you got
Lion King got bumped to honorable mention for you too.
Oh my God.
Jungle Book.
Oh, come on.
Jungle Book's a great one. And that was Deontay's favorite movie.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
That's why my mom first started watching or calling him Cub.
Yeah.
And then it just continued into, but Man Cub. And then, when we lived in Decatur, it was only Cubs versus who's St. Louis? Cardinals. So she was a Cubs fan because Chicago.
Yeah.
So she didn't really become a Sox fan until she moved here and lived on the South Side.
I probably watched that movie the most. I'm so disappointed in myself.
He's over here dumbfounded. He didn't think of.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
I used to rub my back up against stuff just like below the scratch.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I'm kind of fucking up.
What do you want to do? I don't know.
What do you want to do? Don't do that again. Don't do that again. I'm gonna do something even crazier. Okay, because not only have I made one of the hugest mistakes that I can make, I have left them off, but I can't even put them at 4. I can't. That's too disrespectful. I'm moving them all the way to number 1. And so now the Mermaid can slide over to 2.
We're putting this in best to last order because Black Cinderella comes first.
I named mine in order, so I don't. know how you were doing it. So that's what I did. So for me, it's going to be.
I was trying to go in chronological order, I thought, when they came out.
That's what I was kind of doing too, because that's kind of how they're good to me.
Like Cinderella comes before Pocahontas.
Okay. What year did the Jungle Book come out? That's got to be.
That's old. That's like 60 something.
Wait, that one came out in the 60s? Oh my God.
Did it?
1967.
I was going to say 68. Damn. I was so close. 6,
wow. Hey, not twice in one episode. Yo. You're going to make me go back to the classroom so I can be hip.
It's not my fault. I have children.
Yo, young old ass out here. Got your daughter calling you twin.
No, she don't. She
know
thinks
better.
I'm very old.
Yeah.
She thinks I'm very old, actually.
Oh, we got the young one in the building. You just popped in at the right time, bro. What I need you to do is I need you to drop your 4 Mount Rushmore Disney movies of all time in the comment section. Bri and I just wrapped up our list, but we're not done yet because we have to take our list and we have to combine them to make one like championship list. Okay. And so for me right now, I'm just going to
hard because you haven't seen half of my movies, but let's go.
Well, I'm going to be willing to compromise once again, some commentary is appropriate. So I'm just going to run my list down again. Number 1 is Jungle Book. Number 2 is Little Mermaid. Number 3 is Aladdin. And number 4 is Beauty and the Beast. Okay. That's my top 4. I think that list is already perfect the way it is. And I know that it's hard to trust me in the fact that I had forgotten about the Jungle Book and I promoted them all the way to number 1. But I just encourage you to trust the process. And trust me, I won't lead you astray. Okay.
Okay. So my 4 are Pocahontas, Cinderella, the version with Brandy and Whitney Houston. What was my 3rd one?
Lord have mercy.
Oh, Mulan and Tangled.
How could you?
I don't know.
You tried so hard to put it out of your mind. You know what I mean? You tried so
Mulan
hard.
and Tangled. Tangled also has a great soundtrack.
Okay. All right. So where do you want to start? How do you want to approach this?
I am willing to.
Okay. You want to go 2 and 2? Or do you want to agree on all 4?
Let's agree on all 4.
Okay.
So
I'm with the business. Okay.
Do we want to do verses where they're at in the spots? And narrow it from there. So we would have Jungle Book versus Pocahontas, and I'm willing to go with Jungle Book. Jungle Book is
I was going to
that was Deontay's favorite.
I was gonna sort out the process a little further, but since I get the first victory, I feel like I should
I'll go Jungle Book.
Driving for a minute, you know what I mean?
Jungle Book.
Okay, so Jungle Book has made the list.
Yeah.
And what's out?
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas is out. Okay. Not your favorite Disney princess.
No, she's not my favorite Disney princess. My favorite Disney princess is actually Belle.
Right. Good old.
And I didn't even pick Beauty and the Beast as my Mount Rushmore, but she's just my favorite princess.
I mean, I'm just a classic. Everything about me.
And she's not like fawning over the dude where every other female, except for her and Tiana, are even, I mean, even Mulan, she dressed up but she ended up falling for the dude. Like, you know what I mean? But anywho,
she's like, you simple, but no.
I mean, she still kept her mind on the matter at hand. She still had to save the emperor, even despite falling for the dude. She
still on business, right?
Yeah. She still stood on business.
I ain't no business like that, but all right, come on, Disney. Well, so, she ain't make it though.
Second round would be what? You had Little Mermaid.
Under the sea.
Black Cinderella, and I'm going with Black Cinderella on this one. I'm sorry.
Okay, so it really does. It really does come down to Brandy versus Sebastian for me. Okay,
Whitney versus Sebastian. I mean, you had
I love
Bernadette Peters. You had Whoopi Goldberg.
Hey,
you had old boy from Titanic. You had.
I'm just gonna say I like Brandy. Okay, that was Kobe Bryant's date to the prom. Moesha was nice. The spinoff was cool. I really loved her on the reboot of The Game. Her music is nice. I still take Monica over her, but in this instance, Brandy wins. Okay.
Brandy, yeah.
Okay. No, I'm trying to start another argument in an argument. You see what I'm saying?
Watch it. Yeah. I mean, I'm
trying to start another argument.
This is the same as this. I thought I was Team Brandy when I went into the verses, and I realized no, I like them both. Like they're equally. I'm Team Brandy and Monica.
Know that. Okay, so we've got Jungle Book and we've got Black Cinderella. All right, we got 2 more slots to fill.
Yep.
Let's get into the next one.
You had what was in your third spot?
So in my third spot was Aladdin. Come on now, them carpet rides.
Mulan.
Come on, man, them carpet rides.
Come on, Dragon. Dragon.
I mean, your experience and my experience was completely different, right? My experience was purely in joy of watching it, seeing him, like watching somebody from poverty, being able to relate to this to a certain degree, somebody that was from poverty. I was in the projects watching this girl.
She was a female who joined the army to save her father's life.
I can't relate to. I mean,
to save her father's life, her honor. Yeah. If she would have been found out, she would have been killed. She saved the emperor in all of China.
I mean, shit, somebody almost died in Aladdin. Okay.
We're going to all of China.
I mean, you know what? I'm going to concede on this one because I think that we're going to agree a little easier on the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now we have The Jungle Book, Black Cinderella, what Mulan. Damn, Liam. Come on. How do you interject in everything, bro? Come on, man. Okay. And now for the final decision, we have My Beauty and the Beast against
Tangled.
And I feel like we don't even need to have much conversation. Because your favorite princess, Disney princess, already is
my
Belle.
Favorite princess.
Now, I don't know why you neglected her and did not include her in your 4, but you have an opportunity to correct yourself. And I feel like you should just go ahead and take it. While like the lifeline is being thrown to you, the life preserver is out there.
But Tangled, I will say, whenever I'm gonna concede and take Beauty and the Beast, right?
Okay.
But whenever I need something lighthearted and just, lighthearted background noise, I put on Tangled. It's just very anxiety soothing.
Can I get a little bit of the premise of this movie? What is it? What is the Tangled business?
It is about Rapunzel.
Oh, throw down your hair. Okay.
Her hair, yes. And
I know the story.
She's kidnapped by evil witch lady, and she has magical hair, and her hair keeps the witch young when she brushes her hair while she sings the song, and it also has healing powers, and so that's why she kidnapped her or whatever. So she's raising her in this tower because she's Rapunzel and she has the magic hair and she don't want her to get out. So it's her birthday.
Okay.
And every year they put these lanterns in the sky for the lost princess.
Okay.
And every year she watches them from her tower, and it's her dream to like see these lanterns in person. And this thief, there's a thief in there. He's running from the law.
Okay, what you trying to say? I can relate to being a criminal and a
double crosses the
miscreant.
Yeah, he's double crossing the people he's running with, or they stole the crown, and he double crosses the people he stole the crown with, so they're after him, and then the royal security guards and stuff are after him, and so he climbs this tower to escape, and Rapunzel, they
let that hair down.
Yeah, and so she doesn't let the hair down. He climbs up there, and she knocks him out with a frying pan. It's the frying pan is the tool that gets used throughout the whole movie. And Flynn is like a frying pan. Who knew? See, knocking everybody out with this frying pan.
In my Rapunzel, I've already rewritten the movie in my mind, because to me, Bianca Belair from the WWE needs to be Rapunzel, and then her hair is the weapon. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Bianca? She uses the hair and some stuff.
Okay.
Throughout the movie.
I'm gonna say Bianca Belair be whipping that shit around.
But in the
jump rope with that shit is so long.
So in the end, the evil witch sets her. No. So she sends like the evil witch away on a wild goose chase, so she can make this man. He climbs up her tower. She knocks him out with the frying pan. She finds the crown, hides it, and is like, you can only get this crown back if you take me to go see these lanterns. So he takes her. They go on this adventure to go see the lanterns.
Somebody else knows about this business,
and they encounter all these different people. And it's a good movie. And it has a great soundtrack.
All right. Well, I think that this was it was a little more difficult than I thought it would be, in the sense that you slapped me in the face with one at the end. But I also think it took longer than you anticipated, than you thought it would take, because there's a little bit of thinking and some commentary that needed to take place.
This is hard. I left out so many.
Yeah.
Because I also love Moana and Princess and the Frog. And we didn't even go into like Disney.
So many honorable mentions. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
for sure. Yeah. But let's rehash for those who have just tapped in. If you have not taken the opportunity to like and share this thing up, we greatly appreciate you and everything you do to help us grow. So if you would do that, that would be wonderful. You were going to say something?
I think we could agree for the honorable mention would be Lion King.
Right? Oh, for sure. That's got to be the first honorable mention. It was almost on my list.
Right. Mine too.
And who doesn't love Simba? Come on. And then Timon and Pumbaa, just the best in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched this new business. Maybe I will at some point. I'm semi-resistant at this point. I don't want to ruin my experience. You know what I'm saying?
And I haven't watched Mufasa.
Yeah.
I stopped at Lion King. I watched 1, 2, and 1.5.
Okay.
The 1.5 is like just the regular story told from Timon and Pumbaa's
point I know. I like that one.
And it was one of the favorite of my kids. So we've seen that quite a bit.
First of all, if you want to teach a child perspectives, just show them the two, right? Yeah. This is how they see it. This is how they see it. This is how the world works. Everybody don't see the same situation the same. Yeah, if you want to teach your kids that, that's where you want to go.
I feel like it's so relevant as to what's happening in the world right now.
Yeah,
like we are definitely in our Mufasa was killed, and now Scar has taken over, and the hyenas are ravaging the land.
Somebody told me
there's not going to be any food for anyone.
Somebody told me that Scar was the good guy and Mufasa was the bad guy.
I have.
That's really what turned me off of it. I said, "You telling me the whole time?"
That's what I said. I love everybody likes to have that villain arc to what caused them to turn. into a villain, but like I can't have you making Mufasa the bad guy.
I really can't have you doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to keep that to yourself. That's an alternative ending that I choose not to watch.
We just go. I mean, why somebody else couldn't have wrong Scar? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what happens because I didn't watch it either. You know, for the same reasons. You're not gonna ruin my childhood.
Yeah, you're not gonna ruin my experience. You know what I'm saying? It would not even be the same. Okay, so there you have it, folks. Number 1, the Jungle Book. Number 2, the Black Cinderella. Number 3, Mulan, and number 4, rounding out our Mount Rushmore of all-time Disney movies. Yes, I said all-time. Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. That was fun. Was that fun?
Yeah. That was very difficult, though.
We'll do this again some other time. Yeah, for sure. I mean, one we already know. I guess I'll watch some Disney movies, and then we'll kind of redo this as I'm able to add a few more to my catalog. But I'll tell you,
add more to your catalog, and then let's do a before 2000s and after 2000s.
Okay. Well, I also have to say, like, I think that you received that I'm pretty adamant about in my attachment to the ones I chose. So even watching new ones, it's going to be hard to get me to shift up off of them.
Right. But
I'll keep an open mind. You know what I'm saying?
Like
I'll
keep an open mind. So funny.
Okay, I saw that though. I saw that, but you know what? I saw it in a bad experience.
In a bad experience.
It's when I was not living in Central Illinois.
Oh.
Yeah, praise God. So, you know, I don't have fond memories of watching it. Hallelujah.
Maybe try it again. Like your nieces or something. Something better.
Try it in a more pleasant atmosphere. Okay. Yeah. You may like it. You might find that you like it a little better. Okay.
It's really funny. The sequel's pretty good too, but it's not as funny. But there are and that's the thing, is like I get so many lines. It's like I get so many lines from some of these movies.
And now you're drawing a blank.
No. I'm just, there's so many that I just don't even want to start like saying them all. Like
that's like me and the movie Step Brothers. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It'd be like that for sure. Well, you know, it is approaching like the 10:30 hour. I don't know if you even knew that time had flown like that. But I hope you had a good time tonight rocking out with me on The Last Word. And surprisingly, I think together on this list, together we get the last word together, right? Jointly.
Yeah.
Look at that. Sometimes it's peaceful on The Last Word. I'll yield to you though, since I had such a good time doing that. Do you want to have the last word with the people?
You know, I don't like that.
But you got to have the last word. But you don't want to say
yeah. But you say your encouraging word, and then I just come in and swoop in and take and
say a word. A word. Hallelujah. If you have rocked out with us on tonight, once again, just want to thank you. If you made it this far in the video, please take a moment to like and share this thing up. You are the rock star, and we appreciate you. Drop a comment. Let us know who you are. We would love to get to know you as we continue to grow our community. We'd love to see the numbers increasing, but we'd love to get to know you even more. And so engage with us, and we'll engage with you. That is awesome. Do what you can to make it a great day. The weekend is coming up. Make it a whole great weekend. Do something for yourself, and find some time to smile. It's going to be getting a little colder out, so, you know, wear something warm. But get outside, enjoy the sun, and make it a great weekend, right? Until next time, I am the Milkman.
And I'm Just Bri.
Is that how you get the last word?
I was going to say, if you're watching this later, Lyric, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lyric. Adios, y'all.
Peace. No, it's me. Stop.